Welcome to the MagiReco News. I'm your anchor, Yelem. Don't tell anyone, but I moonlight as a lighthouse. Our top story today. It's finally happened. I can barely contain myself because we've got it. It's here. We've got the long-awaited ult for this beloved character. It's Uwasa Tsuruno right here. She's getting a new gacha that is gonna happen soon in the next few days. So she gets a new gacha, but why does she get a new gacha? Because she gets Spirit Enhancement right here. We've got Uwasa Tsuruno's Spirit Enhancement. Well, what does it do? It does MP damage to one enemy and then gives that enemy stealth aim and resistance down. Not that amazing, not that amazing. Like, if you're wondering about playing this in an ailment team, I don't even know, does she even do other ailments? Is that like stun or whatever? I don't know. Not that great, it's only against one enemy, so... But she gets fire attack up, okay. She also gets a chance to apply Magia Seal on attack. Okay, that's something different, but probably not useful. I mean, if you really need Magia Seal, you probably get an active or something that does it. And what else do we have? Like a damage cut. I think like 15% damage cut. 15, so okay. She seems alright, but nothing special. Like, she's not gonna be any more used now that she was before. Like, before she was used 0% of the times, and now she'll still be used 0% of the times. If you want a quick overview of Tsuruno, I'm gonna make a video about her as well, because she's just got a Spirit Enhancement, and she's like the only character I haven't talked about yet. She's basically Tsuruno, just a slightly different, so yeah. What else do we have? Oh, look at that, that's another gacha as well, right in here. It's a Valentine's gacha. Why is this a Valentine's gacha? We'll see a bit later, but for now, what is actually in here? We've got Shizuka, we've got Mikage, and we've got Yuna. We're talking about their girlfriends. Then Shizuka probably is gonna give chocolate to the entirety of Chokime clan, more specifically Chiharu and I guess now too. Mikage, of course, is has her girlfriend Surachi, who they're probably gonna hopefully have some fun little stuff had together. And also we have Yuna down here, who is a mommy fanboy. I don't know if she's just gonna give chocolate to mommy, I guess, I don't know. And we also have the Valentine's Memoria that are in here, and if you roll on this, I think this one it says like down here, if you get like a 3-star Memoria or something, I don't know. Actually, I think it's just saying that this is, I don't know. But you can get some like Valentine's tickets or whatever from this gacha. So yeah, Valentine's tickets, awesome. And I guess this is also a thing. Jawohl! It's Uwasa-sana. It happened, is here, is right there, it's Uwasa-sana, it's a Sana alt, it's right there, it happened, guys. So Uwasa-sana, is she good? Is she gonna be meta? No. But she's incredibly goddamn cute, and I'm so happy that we finally got a Sana alt. So let's go quickly over Uwasa-sana. What is she like? She seems to be a defensive type. I think she's balanced type. She seems to be rather defensive. As you can see, a lot of defense in there. He's only a 4-star stats, and she already has 12,000 defense. That's quite a lot. Still, it's got decent attack. She still will have quite a bunch of attack. I mean, she's getting 2,400 attack from Spirit Enhancement. That's kind of fucking crazy. So she will also have a pretty decent attack to back it up. That means she is balanced type and not defense type, which means that, yeah, she will actually be able to hit decently hard as well. What does she get on her connect? Her connect gives, I think it's like damage up. Let me check, I actually have it written down. It gives, yeah, damage up to the target. It gives guaranteed curse on attack. That's really good. So we're talking about stealth aimants. Gotta get that. It's one of the best stealth aimants to have if you're playing a stealth aimant team, because of course there's 3 stealth aimants, and whenever there is some healing, like there might be some challenge quests or some 100 evils quests or whatever that might have some healing on them, not with curse. Curse prohibits healing, as well as of course increasing damage to weak element. So yeah, love curse, and also has a lot of damage. Like, it's very easy to hit the 10k damage cap on anyone with curse. Good. And what else does it do? Grants evade to self, apparently, and I've checked with someone who can read Japanese, and yeah, apparently this really does apply evade to self, meaning to Sana. So when Sana connects with someone else, it seems like she herself gets evade and not the target she connects to, which is interesting. If you're playing her with provoke, let's say you're playing her with an active provoke, that's really cool. So you get the evade on top of that. But apart from that, that's interesting. I guess I'm sort of hoping that somewhere in the Spirit Enhancement she has passive provoke as well to randomly trigger this, but I don't know. What do we have else? Her Magi is actually pretty cool. It gives attack down to all enemies for 3 turns. It stuns all enemies for a turn, 100% chance apparently. And it also gives water attack up to self. She's a water type, by the way. So yeah, if you want to extrapolate and worry about what the doppel could be, you know, because recently but for the most part recently, all doppels have been way better than the Magias in their effects as well. So maybe on top of that, slap another attack up on top of that. Maybe the water attack up goes to every character and it's like a 5-turn buff. Something like that is probably something that I could see. Overall, so far she seems very defensive, with some niche opportunities here and there to either debilitate enemies or to maybe push out some damage on herself. So yeah, it's really good, especially if her doppel actually does, like I said, have the AoE attack up or AoE water attack up. That would actually be really awesome. But we'll have to wait until she's released and I can do my how good video on Sana. Yay! Sana Ai. Some people are calling her Ua Sana, some people are calling her Sana Ai or Sna Ai or whatever you want. Or just Sai, I don't know, because it seems like she's fusing with Ai. Oh. What else do we have in there? We have her active, which is attack down to all enemies, and I think attack up to self. Yeah, I think that's what it is. Attack down, attack down to all enemies and attack up to self. At least I think it's all enemies in there. Let me double check. It is a single target. Oh, I'm sorry, it's only a single target, but lasts for 5 turns. Okay. That's just pretty cool. However, it only might be like 10 to 15%, like not a whole lot, but for 5 turns, yeah, that's quite alright. If you're fighting a big boss, it might be a problem. Yeah, it's just really good. What else do you have in there? Penetrate Adept is like a 15% chance to ignore defense, which is really good. Makes her deal a lot more damage to high defense targets. So against targets where other damage dealers might be worrying about, high defense. Even though she's not a pure damage dealer, she might be able to do a lot of damage in there. Cool. So it's only a chance. What else does she have? A chance to inflict curse on an enemy for 1 turn when she attacks. Also pretty good. And what else do we have? Shield Aura. Okay, this is interesting. So what it means at the very start of each battle, and I assume it's PvE and PvP, what it does is everyone gets damage cut for 3 turns. It seems to be like 15% if the Roman numeral 3 is correct. So it seems like 15% damage cut for everyone for 3 turns when the battle starts. So overall, we can already see that, hey, Snai, I don't know how to call it, Uasana probably is better to like say it out loud, is like balanced type, but of course still mostly a tank. But what she does is, and this is always something they got about, if you want to be a good tank, you don't need to protect yourself, you need to protect the team. A good tank protects not themselves but the team. So what does she have? Well, she has attack down against enemies, either a single target with her active or against everyone with her Magia. She stuns enemies, keeps people alive, gives you 3 turns. She gives herself evade, which is kind of the opposite from what I just said. But so yeah, it does seem like she does have stuff in her toolkit, especially with the Magia and the active, to keep her team safe and not just herself. And that's what I want. That makes a good tank. But at the same time, while she does still have decent amount of attack and does have that attack up on there on the water, she still seems more so focused on defensive, and defensive Megoka kind of aren't really part of the meta right now. But if they ever are, like defensive type characters ever are part of the meta, you can bet your Uasa that Sana is going to be all the way up there. So invest into the future. Roll for Sana today. Sana is the choice to go. We also have a bunch of Memoria. I didn't even write down what these do because these are not really that important for this video right here. What is like damage up state or whatever? Like damage up on it and critical. Wait, that's actually really fucking good. That's actually like, is this correct? Is this damage up and critical? Because if it is, this is basically my friend. I made friends, but with damage up, which is pretty cool. However, it's limited, so don't worry about. So if you're rolling for Uasana, yeah, this is gonna be great. But because this is all limited, and yeah, Uasana herself is limited, you're probably not gonna be able to MLB this. So And look at that. Oh, that's some good art right there. Oh, look at that. What is this? What is this? Like attack down to an enemy and something else, and defense down to an enemy or something. Okay, sure. What does it matter? But yeah, it looks pretty good. And of course, that's an event. Oh, look at that! It's an event. By the way, we haven't finished quite yet with all the Valentine stuff. Like, yeah, this is the Valentine's unit. Bit of a different Valentine's unit. It's still a unit about love in this case between Sana and I, but we haven't really figured out yet why this gacha right here exists. Well, I'm about to tell you, because in this new event, a Bittersweet AI Memory, where Sana wants to meet I again. What does it say down here? Well, first off, it's a regular tower event. Okay, regular tower event, but this is the important bit. New winter costumes. What do we have? We have winter costumes for Shizuka, Mikage, and Yuna. The 3 units that are in the Valentine's gacha. That's where they came from. What else do we have though? We have Shizuku in there. We have Amiria in there. We have Reira and Temari. Kind of a weird selection on some of those, but yeah, I like it. I like it. More costumes, get that stuff. So yeah, if you roll, I assume if you roll the Sana gacha, you also get Valentine's stuff. Probably, I didn't translate all of this, but I think you also get Valentine's stuff if you roll on either of those two gachas. I don't know if you get any if you roll the Tsuruna gacha, to be honest, but is anyone gonna do that apart from like collecting? Like I know a lot of people might want to collect every single character in the game and might roll for Tsuruma because of that. But is someone actually gonna like force out this character? Because like I said, it's basically like regular Tsuruna. You can just use like regular Tsuruna instead of this character, and it's basically the same power level. Anyway, that's about it. It's gonna be a new like version. You're gonna need 228. You're gonna need this version. You can download it as you always do, and all of that's gonna start on the 12th. So yeah, like 2 days from now. So yeah, that's all. Guys, hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and I'll see you guys next time.